So the Supra connector melted on my bike. Thought I'd make a tutorial so everybody could have an easy way to do it. So there's a battery, the harness, the clip, some gloves, razor knife, some tape, some solder, a torch, and vice grips. Gotta take this orange clip out. And just twist it, break the pieces apart. Tape that fucker. So then you got this little brass bullet. You get your torch out, heat it up. I'm sure you could use an iron if you had one, but you probably need one over like 250 watts. The torch just does it so quick. Maybe like 20 seconds, something like that. So then I set out all my pieces for the clip. Check which one is the positive. It says it on the front side. Pull that new brass bullet out. The new KO clip is really nice the way it comes apart in different pieces like that so you don't melt the plastic. I appreciate that. Very nice, very nice. Double check, make sure I'm pulling out the right one. Put the vice grips on there. I don't have them pinching it now. See, it's just kind of in there loose. I just use the handle just to snug it down like that so I don't crunch on it or anything, just to hold it up while I put some solder in it. Put the back plate on. Make sure you got the curve in the right direction for the positive. Put the little safety clip on there. Put a little piece of tape on it to hold it back for while you're soldering it. So probably should have zoomed in, but I'm just heating up the little brass lug and filling it up with the solder. It's just resin core solder. Fill it up about 7/8, maybe leaving about 1/8 of an inch from the top, because the copper, when you stick the wire down in there, it wants to overflow and kind of run down the side of it, which I did on the first wire here. So then I clean that off, make sure it's all smooth, tape it off so I don't burn the house down. Take off the tape. Make sure everything's nice and smooth. I'm gonna have to put the positive one on first because it has that nice little clip on there that makes it easy to kind of tell the difference. Get that all together. Get a stud down in there. Slide the little flat washer in. It clicks in on both sides. It has little tabs on it. Just gotta kind of push it down in there. I couldn't get my fingers to do it, so I had to use a little wrench. But yeah, you just gotta drop the controller, get more room there. The battery plate is these two top screws, and it just kind of folds back into the battery tray area. I used to put a airbag in there to make my battery stop rattling around, and ended up squishing that plate, so I had to put the prickly one in there. So I'm a stainless steel one, so it's pretty nice. Yeah, if you got any kind of tools, just use them. Doesn't matter if they're the right ones or not, just like whatever. There's that clip that came with it. It's kind of questionable, like nobody knows what it goes to. And it's a white clip on the one side and then gray on the other. I'm struggling with the clip to get that off of there. So there's the red and the black. Here's where you get your power tools out with the screw gun. Just fucking go to town on it. Or you could just use a screwdriver. Jam this fucking bushel of hose down the little crack right there. That's that little wire there. It has a green and a red. Green is ground, red is positive. Ta-da. So I just do one at a time just so I don't get confused. So I just do the red one first, then the ground after. Make sure all the pins are nice and straight. Push it in there. Don't force it, but force it. Make sure it clips in on both sides, then put the little sleeve back over the top of it. Push it back up in there. Then push your plate back forward so you got some place to screw your controller to. Put a little zip tie in there, keep all your wires kind of tight and snug together. More zippy ties. That's that white and gray clip that comes with the harness. It clips up there in the top. Alright, the scary part. Will it blow up? Ah! It did not blow up. Still did not blow up. I left the battery out of the bike just in case I had to kick it over. I just wanted to kind of show you how hard it is to get the clip apart, you know, because some of them are really hard to grab a hold of, so just kind of wiggling it back and forth. It's nice and snug. But it's definitely doable with your bare hands, you know. Definitely doable with your bare hands. And then one-handed, just squeezes right together. It feels really good, nice and clean. But damn, look how big it is. What the hell? I don't know what to do now. It needs its own, like, yeah.